All right, so we have James Heath. He's doing this 2014 Chevrolet Impala LT, stock number VTD 27728. All right, go for it, James.
All right, John, I pulled up this 2014 Chevy Impala LT. First of all, great choice. This was the first year of the design style change from Chevy. Up to then, it had different lines, everything on the car. So this is the first year that it came out with design. And it turned a lot of heads, including J.D. Power and Associates, which gives us 4 out of 5 stars for performance and style as well as design, which is really nice. They changed a lot on that. One of the biggest changes they put on here is Chevy also now has the option. It's a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine. It's an Ecotech engine. The great part about that, one of the great parts, is that it gives you 21 city miles per gallon and 31 highway miles per gallon. So what's that do for you? I mean, it saves you a lot of money at the gas pumps. We all want to save money, right? Yeah, definitely. So that's one of the biggest changes. This is one of our certified pre-owned vehicles, backed by NIAD. With the certified cars, it automatically comes with a 6-month, 6,000-mile limited warranty. When you get inside, I can show you ways to extend that coverage for the lifetime and for the amount you have a loan on the car. So that will cover you fully completely, and mimics the factory warranty. I'll go over that in there for you. So with the Chevy, a lot of things have changed. One, they're big on safety. There's a lot of safety features on this car. One of the things they put in there is they put the side door intrusion beams. So one of the nice things, I know we talk to kids, I have kids as well, so safety is important. With the intrusion beams, it takes the impact. So in the event of a collision, the beams will take the force and protect you and your family inside the car. That's one safety feature that this has. Another one, you notice it has the turn signals right on the ears. So if you're changing lanes, it gives you that. It gives other drivers that added sense of you're changing lanes or you're turning and that sort of thing. So it actually is a really good safety feature because it protects you, obviously, to make people aware of what you're doing. Another thing, look at the wheels. This has 18-inch alloy wheels. Alloy wheels make the car handles a lot better. It takes the imperfections in the road a lot smoother because they're lighter. When you couple that with our Nitrofill product, you actually get longer tire life. It'll make it even smoother ride, and it increases your gas mileage a bit more than what it is. So that's a very nice feature on that as well. Let me pop the hood for you and show you a couple more things on it. So now, if you walk up to the front here, like as I said, they got 4 out of 5 stars for performance and design. The old Chevys were a lot different. If you look at the lines on the car, I mean, everything is just elegant. It's very sleek. It gives you a nice sense of style when you're driving your car. I'll pop the hood open for you. This is one of my favorite features on these with the Impala is the hood. So no more this putting the bar up in front. You can't get past the bar, that sort of thing. If you feel that, it's very light. Go ahead, pop it right open. It pops right open. So it's they make it go high enough so you're not worried you're doing something in the engine. You're not going to hit your head or that sort of thing. Another safety feature. Everything's out in the open here. You can see the 2.5-liter Ecotech engine. They make it really easy. Your fluids are up here. Your windshield washer right here. Your oil sticks in front. Everything is ease of access. You can get to it very easily. Another thing that they do as far as safety, we were talking about safety, having kids and family trips, that sort of thing. They put the crumple zones in the car. So there's crumple zones in the hood, in the engine compartment. With the crumple zones, they're meant to crumple. It also has the drop-down motor mounts. So what that does for you is in the event of a collision, the engine is designed to go down, not into the car. So it's protecting you and your family, obviously, a lot more. Another safety feature they have is the heat shield here. So in the event of a fire in the engine, these plastic clips will melt. This drops down, this whole top drops down and it puts out the fire. So that way it's protecting you, once again, for safety features on the car. So that does it for that. And if you look, this car actually has auto-sensing halogen bulbs. It has halogen headlights. And they're auto-sensing. So what it does is it senses the ambient light. When the light is getting dim enough, that your headlights will automatically come on. So that's another feature. You don't have to worry about that. Along with that, they're on a delay. So when you're getting out of your car, you're going inside the house, getting the kids together, groceries. It gives you that extra little amount of time to get to your front door, get where you're going in the dark. So that's a nice feature too. It just makes it safer so you're not tripping and falling or anything like that. So if you want to go around to I'll show you the back. Now, you have 2 girls?
Yes.
Okay. So this is probably one of the most, Impalas are one of the most sold cars in America. I mean, there's a lot of room. It's a great family car. And I can show you why. I mean, depending on how tall you have a passenger in your car, if you hop right in there, you can see the legroom. The legroom in this car, I mean, it's very comfortable. The seats aren't stiff, they're very nice. You do have your vents back in the back for your passengers in the back seat. As well as if you drop down that in the middle, you pull that little cord there, you have cup holders for your guests as well if they're in your car. And all 4 headrests on this are adjustable, so even the rear, you can adjust it and push the button so they can have a different setting for a headrest as well. So yeah, if you want to pop out of there, I'll show you one of my favorite features on the Impala. Now everything's on the key fob, so you don't have to walking out, getting groceries or something like that. You walk out to the car, you just hit your trunk release, it pops right open. Which is nice. You don't have to fumble around, you can just hit it in your pocket and put everything in there. One other feature with redesigning the Impala, that the trunks on the old Impalas were big, these are actually bigger, so they extended the trunk room on the Impala. Lots of room. One of my favorite features on these are the bars on the trunk. So you can see, I don't know if you've ever been in a car where the bars are exposed, when you pack your trunk or you want a trip, you want to be able to fit luggage and that sort of thing if you're going on a trip. You don't have to worry about the bars hitting. So you can pack your trunk full of whatever you want, and they're going to be tucked right into the trunk compartment, so you don't have to worry about them hitting anything you put in there. So you can put as much as you want in there and they're concealed within the car. They make it really easy to access the spare tire. So this just pops up here, clip pops up, and you can actually clip this right on the top. Oh, yeah. So you can get right to your spare tire. Your jack's underneath there as well. Tools, little compartment for tools. So that makes it easy. These do have a 60-40 split in the back. If you want to give me 1 second, I'll pop one down for you. It's very simple to get you around here. I'll show you that there's a handle right in the top here. So you just pop that, and the whole thing pops right down. So you can see you can fit anything from 2x4s and skis, stuff like that. So you can still go on trips and stuff like that. So one other feature, this does have a backup camera, which I'll show you. With the backup camera, it has these backup sensors. That's what these are here. Okay. The nice safety feature about that is if you're backing up into something, right, or you're backing up to another car, it's going to beep in the car. It's going to tell you, it's going to get faster the closer you get to that object. So that way you don't have to worry about hitting anything or backing up into anything, which is a really nice feature. Your camera's just down here, which I'll show you. So another feature with the LT that Chevy gives is a remote start. So with the remote start, you just hit the lock there, and then if you just hit that button there, remote start, you'll see it blink. There you go, and it'll start right up. That way, in the wintertime, it's cold, you want to warm up the car before the kids get in, you can do that, and the heat will be blasting for you when you get out. So we're going to unlock this for you, and you jump right in there. You'll notice the comfort, they also redesigned the seats and the interior, how comfortable it is, right? The nice thing about this is it does have power windows, doors, locks, and seats. So you have 6-way settings here, you can go front and back, that way, up and down, raise and lower the seat. This is for your back. And the nice thing it has is a lumbar support. So this other option right here, look, is this, you can feel that pillow inflating on your back. So depending on your comfort level, you can switch that to suit your needs. Another thing, if you look up, see how much headroom there is? The Chevys really give you a lot of headroom depending on who you have driving the car, so it's a lot of fun. It's very comfortable. With that, you can also adjust settings for different drivers. There's a bar here. So not only do you have it up and down on the steering wheel, but it's telescopic, depending on how close you want the wheel to you, or how far up, that sort of thing. You do have redundant controls right on here. You have all your cruise control settings are here. Over here, this is equipped with the MyLink through Chevy. So it has the Bluetooth, you can answer a call, hang up a call there, as well as a settings menu for your display in the front. You're set on auto right now for your headlights, which we explained. This over here is your intermittent wipers, so you can set that accordingly. With the rear sensors I explained, there is an option to turn that off here. So if your kids are being troublesome and they just don't like the beep, you can turn that off, or for whatever reason you want. There's also a trunk release here as well as the parking brake. It's all electronic, so you just pull the switch. So let me pop over there with you. I'll be right around that side. All right, so now more fun features on this car. If you want, here, why don't you take the key and put it right in the ignition there, and then that will, yep, there you go. So now we can use everything. That's another safety feature. You can't really use anything unless you put the key in the ignition. You'll notice this has a really nice panoramic sunroof. It's dual. You can open this sunroof to where you want it. If you want it to stop halfway, you can do that. And then if you just don't want the sunlight coming in, there's this visor, which is a really nice feature. So you can shut that electronically with this button, and that'll shut right over everything, keeping the sun out. It's a sunny day, unless you like the sun. This is equipped with MyLink, so it's a really nice feature. You hit this button here, and this whole thing will pop up here. So this pops up, this gives you storage, and there's also a USB back here, so you can plug in your phone, charge your phone, that sort of thing right in there. We can close that back down. Now with the MyLink, it's going to give you audio, phone, Bluetooth to answer calls, make calls, everything's to keep your hands in the steering wheel, safety feature. So it's all voice activated as well. You can use your voice to activate any of these features, or it is touchscreen as well. It has the backup camera. If you put your foot on the brake real quick, you throw it into reverse. You see the camera pop right up there. You can go ahead and put it back in park, and then that's a nice feature. With the sensors, you have the backup camera. These are all your controls here as well, like volume and that sort of thing. Radio volume you can turn up, obviously. From there, you can also do it from your controls up here. So this, another nice feature, it has the dual climate control. So you can have it at a different setting as your passenger. So right now yours is on low, I'm 62. I mean, I can switch this if I'm cold. I can have a different setting over here for heat or air conditioning than you have, which is a really nice feature. It also has the manual mode, so there's drive is regular automatic. Manual mode is like driving a manual transmission without the clutch. You can listen for the RPMs, and the plus and minus here, you can shift through the gears yourself, gives you better performance, that sort of thing. There's also an option to turn off your traction control here. Traction control uses your gas and your brake, so your tires don't spin. You can turn that off if you need them to, if you're in a situation where you're stuck. There's a lot of storage down here. You have 2 USBs, an auxiliary jack, and another plug outlet. So enough for everybody. They need to charge your phone. This also has it's an auto sensing rear view mirror. So if someone's, they used to have the switch here. So now if there's someone in back of you with their brights on, right behind you, that will automatically sense that, and it will dim your rear view mirror, which is a nice feature. You also have the 1, 2, 3 those are your controls. You can set up your garage door opener instead of having the clip. You can program it, and you just hit that. When you get home, that'll open up your garage door. And like I said, this has, with the Chevy MyLink, you can actually do Bluetooth. What I'm going to do is when I pull it up front, I'm going to hook up your phone, so you're all set to go when you drive home tonight in your car. Also, we'll show you the OnStar, because OnStar actually will give you 3 months free. And with the 3 months free, you can do turn-by-turn directions, Bluetooth, everything as well. You can even set it to an app on your phone, which is similar to that. So you can control everything from your phone. That's like my key fob, for instance. You can lock, unlock, stop horns and lights, that sort of thing.
Wow.
All right from your phone with OnStar. It's a great feature, and you get 3 months free. I'm gonna hook that up for you before you want to test drive, so you can get an idea of that as well. And we don't, before you drive it home, you won't have to do it, so it'll already be done for you. Also, we can see with the leather, they upgraded the leather in these. So I can show you ways with our Scotch Guard product, you can protect that. I know you have kids, so it'll protect the leather from fading, from cracking, and spills, certain things like that for at least 5 years that you own the car and have finance around. So, yeah, so that's about it. You ready to take it for a test drive?
Absolutely.
All right, let's go.